Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about something that a lot of home sellers are wondering, even home buyers, and the question is, can you trust the Zestimate? So can you trust the Zestimate? Recently I posted something to my Instagram account that I made that I thought was kind of funny. And you've probably seen this already, but basically the guy is out there, he's trying to, shoot a 3-point shot to win some money. And he just completely, sails the shot wide left. And, I basically said that this is Zillow trying to guess your home's value, because I feel like Zillow sometimes can just miss the mark so incredibly bad. And their values can be so far off sometimes. And so I think the short answer to the question is, can you fully trust this estimate? The answer is no. Recently, within the last couple of years, even Zillow's CEO sold his home for almost 40% less than the Zestimate was on the house that he was selling. So obviously, kind of picking on him a little bit, but it just kind of goes to show you that Zillow's numbers can be really far off. And what we want to talk about really is, how does Zillow come up with their numbers? So not to get too detailed, it's going to be way more complicated than this, but the general gist of what they're doing is they're looking at homes that have been selling around the address that you put in. And then they look at those, they come up with the value that gets divided by the square feet of the homes that we're selling. That gives you a dollar amount. So let's just say it's $100 a square foot. And then they look at the home that you gave them on the address. Let's say that your home was 2,000 square feet. So if you have a 2,000 square foot home, and they said, the average home sales price around your home was $100 a square foot. We're going to multiply that by the home that they gave us, 2,000 square feet. Then we're at, in that instance, if I'm doing the math right, $200,000. So that is how they're coming up with the numbers. And the reason why you need to double check your numbers with an agent is because you need to know that there's a few obvious other factors that go into it. There's things that Zillow is missing when they're looking at these, and we're going to go into those really quickly. So I think one of the ways that they're missing it really is that they have never seen the inside of your home. So they don't know that the homes that they're pulling the averages from, how well they're remodeled. They don't know if they had granite countertops. They don't know that they just finished the master bathroom and then they just did a major kitchen remodel and they went from carpet to hardwood floors, and the examples go on and on and on. So Zillow's just pulling numbers, running things through their algorithm, and then saying that this is the value. So they haven't seen inside the home. Other things is that they don't know, when they consider the value, the added things that add value to your home. So 3 major things outside your home that can really add value. Number 1 would be a pool. Number 2, it could be solar. And number 3, we'll even go 4. So 3 would be like a guest house. And 4 could be like a shop. So these are all things on the peripheral of the home that can add major elements of value. So if you have a guest house that you can Airbnb, especially in this area, in Redding, I've seen, values shoot up astronomically because a seller had a guest house on their home, or even 2, and all of a sudden someone realized, the financial ramifications of that they kind of have a way to pay their mortgage just by this guest house unit. Or obviously if you're looking at solar, you're saving on your utilities. The pool, obviously not really like the economical value, but there's a definite lifestyle value for that. All things that Zillow really tends to miss when they're looking at all of these things. And the last thing that Zillow doesn't know is they don't know local market trends. So for instance, when we're looking at Redding, they don't know, all they can see is what's sold. They don't know that recently there have been a lot of tragic fires in Northern California. They don't know that a lot of people have been displaced and have lost their homes and are now looking. So sometimes as agents, when we're working with buyers and we're knowledgeable about what's happening in the local market, we're knowledgeable about what's happening with the trends and where things are going and the current demand that's happening within certain price points, within certain regions of our city. As we know those things, that gives us an insight into not just working with those buyers and what home they should be offering on homes, but it really helps us to know what sellers could possibly get for a home. So it's like knowing the solds, knowing the comparable sales, it's just one factor of the equation. And so, bringing this back, can you trust Zillow? The answer is not fully. So Zillow is a great ballpark. Zillow is great to know kind of what's been happening around your neighborhood, but there's no way that you can put all of your faith, all your trust, and be like, the Zestimate is the gospel for the value of my home. So hope this has been helpful for you guys. Would love to help you know what your home is worth and give you an opinion on value. Let me know if I can help you out. Thanks so much.